You know about UCF?
Obviously, they're a top team. They've been a top team for a few years now. They play a lot of good football. A lot of speed on defense. Obviously we know about their offense, but they do a lot of good things on defense that we're going to take advantage of in the pass and the run game.
You worried about it will be tough for this team to put that loss behind them and move on to UCF?
I don't think so. I think we all moved on. It is what it is at this point. You can't go back and change it. We can only learn from the mistakes that we had and try to improve for this week.
What are the advantages of going to the sideline to talk to Mark between plays? Because you didn't do that with Watson, did you?
No. I mean, we don't have like a full-blown conversation, but I can tell him something I just saw. He'll tell me vice versa. He gives me the play, so it's almost like in the NFL that they have it in the helmet. You hear the play before everybody else. So as I'm going back to the huddle, I'm kind of going through my mind of my progression, what I have to do on the play, and I like it a lot better than doing the whole number system with the wristband. Last year it was tough coming along the scrimmage with 10 seconds left, trying to read the defense, but now we're coming with 20 seconds left. I have more time to dissect what we're getting and move on that way.
Having a chance to go back and look at the Penn State film, how freakish were some of those catches by Tayseer?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a surprise to any of us because he does that all the time in practice and stuff. So I gave him the opportunity, put it in a good spot for him, and he did the rest.
When you look at that film, how do you evaluate yourself? How did you think you performed?
I thought I played well. I feel like there's certain throws I wish I had back, certain plays that I wish we hit and would have kept drives alive, and would have definitely changed the game. There was mistakes made that cost us on multiple plays, and if we hit one of those, it would have been a different ending.
When you look at this sequence at the 1 yard line, you talked a little bit about mistakes. Did you look back and feel like you could have done something different? Were you close on some plays there? I mean,
yeah,
can you
very,
just take us through those?
Very close. I mean, offense, if one guy, it's one guy. If one guy doesn't do his assignment, the play is blown. And, that happened on the first play. They sniffed it out. They did a good job. Tight end delay. We thought we could get them with that all week. They were aggressive on the fourth down. That's why we knew heading in. We hit the fourth down, the big explosive play to Nakia. Got down there. Obviously, on the 1 yard line, you're thinking a heavy rundown, first down. So we did the same thing and tried to hit Grant Kerrigan on a delay, but the corner stayed. So I threw it away. Did a good job there. And then we had two plays where, missed assignments, and it's going to hurt us. I have missed assignments on previous plays that could have changed the game, and it's just in that situation, it's just a bigger moment, and it's more noticeable on that.
Do you wish you had taken one more shot on fourth down?
I think we addressed that in at least 3 other settings, so I think we'll move on.
Right.
How about some UCF stuff here?
Okay. You talked about how fast the UCF defense is. Is this the best defense that you faced thus far?
I don't know, because you look at Virginia and Penn State; those are 2 top defenses too. We're playing 3 top 25 teams in the first 4 weeks. A lot of good football teams that'll prepare us for the run in the ACC play coming up after Delaware. But I'd say they're up there. You look at Virginia; they're all very good. So it's hard to say. I think Penn State's front 7 was very good. I think these guys in the back end have more speed. They're a little bit tougher with their man-to-man coverage and the tighter window throws that I'll have to make. They do a good job in that area.
Kenny, how nice is it going into the UCF game having Maurice had a big game against Ohio, Tayseer has a big game against Penn State, and you look at a team like UCF, if they want to run man or if they want to try and bracket Maurice, they lead Tayseer or vice versa. Right.
That's how it works, and I think we have the tight ends have been stepping up this year big, and Trey Tipton, Octavius Butler, those guys are coming along. They're doing great things as well. So I think we're doing a good job getting the ball spread around, and now it's time to take the next step, make explosives, and go score touchdowns.
How much man does UCF run compared to maybe Penn State or Ohio or Virginia?
Not even close compared to those guys. They're way more man-to-man coverage than those guys played. So it's different at the same time, but it's not too hard of an adjustment going in a lot of situations. Third and short, you're expecting man reacting to zone. So we've had a lot of practice in that area. Against our defense too, with the quarters look, it's man. It's a lot of tight window throws anyway with that stuff. So I think we'll be prepared in that area.
Was UCF like that last year?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kenny Mark was telling us yesterday, you notice how much better you read defenses. How far do you think you've come in that regard, and how has that helped?
Yeah, I think I took a huge step this offseason and so far in this season, and reading and just being decisive and playing fast. That was the one thing this offseason I wanted to improve on, was streamlining my preparation so I can go out there and play fast. And I think it's something that, thanks to Coach Webb, that I've done pretty good so far.
Coach Whipple talked yesterday about your relationship, how you guys are on the same page a lot of times. Is 9 months enough time for that to happen?
I mean, I think it's only going to get better. I don't think it's where we want it to be, obviously. Like you said, only being 9 months, but I try and spend a lot of time in the facility and being around him and just listening to him talk and getting, picking his brain on what he sees and how he wants to attack the defense. So when I go out there, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing.
How much do you hear when you're not practicing on the field, like in the facility, looking at video?
I mean, I don't have like a specific time. I mean, I just come in between classes and whenever I can with my time schedule. It's tough with classes during the week, but I'll come back. I always come back Tuesday and Wednesday after, and I spend time with Coach Webb.
At night?
Yeah, at night. So I come back. I go to class from 2 to 6:30, and then after that I'll be here from 6:30 or 6:45 to whenever I get done here.
The run game, was that just what Penn State was doing? Do you feel like you have confidence that this can get going again?
No, definitely. I mean,
too?
Absolutely. I mean, we all can do a lot better things to help the run game. But I think at the same time, Penn State, they have some tough guys up front. They do a really good job in that area, and that's something we knew coming into it. So we knew the pass game would have to help us out a lot, and it gives us an opportunity to win.
Do you think heading back to the huddle every play, do you think that causes fatigue for you?
I think Coach Andrews does a good job of getting me ready for it. The one time I think I was out of breath one time was when I scrambled to the sideline on like that 13-play drive, and I had to come all the way back. I'd say that was the only time. But when I got back to the huddle, I kind of took 5 seconds, and I was probably ready to go again. So.